Hello, and welcome to DIY Roll, where there's only one rule. You drink what you roll. And you do it on camera. Okay, everything is good. So hello, welcome to the Penultimate show. Sort of. So it's the last show where it will be live, as I'm doing it right here in front of you. What's going to happen is this Friday, my friend Emily, who does the Tokyo Treat unboxings and Travel Companion, etc., she's coming down and we're going to do this one, the scary one. The one that I've wanted to do for so long, and so long because it expired in June 2017. But I've seen this one done and it's all powders. So it's all chemicals. So like how bad can it be? I mean, if it's terrible, we're not going to eat it. Take a little bite and see if it's horrible and rancid. If so, no. Don't want to get anybody sick. But anyway, hamburger. That's the last one. But that one will be shot off camera, and I will hopefully be able to get OBS to show that footage to you next Monday on the final show, which will be episode 20. So there have been 20 of these altogether. Hit the old refresh because it often doesn't. Anyway, so we know what one we're doing. This one, which is a duplicate of that other slime one, but this one... oh no, I've got the COVID. August 2020. So this is only a couple months out of date, so I'm assuming this slime isn't going to be rocks, and maybe it'll turn color and do the great. Maybe it'll do the thing that it's supposed to do. Anyway. We'll play something today before it ends. And yeah, there's other stuff going on, but before any of that, we will do the roll. So you recall this die has been giving me 6s and 6s and 6s. And next week is a 6th, and I know there's not enough sake in there to do 2 6s, so... Again, I mean, I gotta use this die for when I'm rolling damage when we're playing D&D, because you just roll 6s and nothing but. So anyway, 6 again. I don't really mind at all. And again, the squiggly. I hate the squiggly, man. I hate the squiggly. I have water and paper towel standing by because last time, if you recall, that I did this goo, it was excessive goo. I shook that enough, yes. Okay. 6 shots to the top of the tower. 6 shots as tall as Skytree. I mean, sounds kind of scary, but come by. Each. Don't spill it. Knee. Son. She. Why this time are you being spilly? Hi, she. Go. Roku. Being awful dribbly, Mr. Bottle. You can sit over there now, in front of hamburger. Okay. Oh, and Tokyo Tower and Skytree together at last. I mean, you can see one from the other when you're up them, so that makes sense. So there'd be a lot of Tokyo in between. Speaking of Tokyo, another one of the things I want to talk about, they have just updated the travel information for going to Japan. They haven't opened up yet, but they are going to be opening up soon. Conveniently, it looks like April 2021 is when they will actually be open to tourism again, which is sort of when we're planning to go. So, yay. And you have to have a certificate certifying that you are COVID free before you get on the plane. And when you get there, you will be tested. And as long as you do not test positive, you do not have to have the 2-week quarantine anymore. But there will be an app that you have to install on your device and keep track of your health status for the first 2 weeks of however long you're staying, which for us is hopefully going to be a month. We'll see. It depends on how crazy, because it might be everyone rushing to go, or it might be everyone's frightened, or things might change and April's not good. We don't know. It's still very up in the air. I mean, that's like eight months almost away still. So could be good, could be bad. Hey, this Friday also going to the Butterfly Conservatory in Cambridge. So I'll have pictures of that. Maybe I'll have some of those. Maybe for one of these times I'll actually show you the pictures of the place I'm going. And do the video like the African Lion Safari one that's only a month or two overdue. Never mind. So, Okashina. I don't know what that word is. I don't know. It's a kanji, and I don't recognize it. But there's a question mark in there, so maybe they don't know what it is either. So we whip it open. And the instructions are, put in the blue, put in the yellow, put in the pink. Eat it. Keep the anti-goo stuff handy. It's kind of sad that this is the last live one that I'm doing, and we don't have as many last time. I think I ended up with 5 by the end of the show, which was kind of awesome. Okay, they are fluid. Yay! Yeah, short-term memory is not good. Blue, then yellow, then pink. Blue, yellow, orange. I mean, that's not pink, right? Here, I'll give you some more white behind it. That's not pink. That's orange. So. Anyway, blue first. Ugh. I mean, it's gooey, so it's not as bad as last time, but it's that goo. And there ain't nothing happy about it. And the other ones at least had a rip thing. Conveniently, scissors. Really dangerous scissors. These kind of they use for like sewing, I think. I got them in Japan. And they're really nice and sharp, and I like them, but they might cut my fingers off if I'm not paying attention. And why would I not be paying attention? I mean, I've only had 6 shots of sake in the last 5 minutes. At least it's liquid this time. Technically. Oishiso? Oh man, now I'm getting, yeah, glue stick strings. Thank goodness I have this silicone mat down, because I would have been really annoyed if I got that over my tablecloth. This one feels looser than the blue, for what that's worth. I'm kind of looking forward to the arts and crafts that are involved in that. Not looking forward to it being a chemical death trap, but what are you going to do? And considering the way this year has gone, what's the worst that can happen? You die by hamburger. Candy hamburger from Japan that's 3 years out of date. And there are worse ways to go, okay, I suppose. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to mix these two together. And it should change color. Really, this really feels like you're mixing up some epoxy to fix a broken guitar. Yeah, I did that. I just patched some holes because I changed the switches around, blah, blah, blah. You don't care. What, do I play guitar? Yeah, badly, but yes. Okay, it didn't really... It sort of went more clear than anything. I thought it would go yellow and blue would make it green, but it sort of went more transparent. Unexpected. Yeah, I'm really going to have to do a good job of clearing it because I'm not touching that ukulele with gooey hands. That's just how it goes. So, is there anything else going on? Ah, yes, if you happen to catch my Facebook post earlier, short video, talking about the Dungeons and Dragons box games and the organizer holder play enabler that I'm building, finally got the rail and cutters that I first ordered in March, just when the pandemic was starting, and it's taken this long for them to finally get stocking again, get the order. Okay, now this is supposed to turn purple now. That was what they told me on the front of the package. So there's supposed to be some sort of chemistry reaction going on. And this should go purple. Okay, it is not going purple. Maybe it's just the flavor is good. No, they showed the picture going purple. This is not going purple. This is staying orange. It's not loosening up either. Oh, maybe it is loosening up a little bit. Is it going purple though? Are you purple, sir? How long do you plan to be in the country? Okay, no, it just went sort of gold-ish. Why? Some of these, snacks, they mimic real food, or they're fun or something. This is just a sticky mess. Oh, that was not brilliant at all. I was trying to end the... Can you see this at all? I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. There, it's broke. Okay. This is not purple. Maybe it tastes like grape. I mean, we didn't really get a good run at it last time. Yeah. Yes, it does taste like grape now. Okay, the taste is there. The color didn't change to grape, but I'm getting the grape flavor very much. And it's not sticking to my teeth the way it was last time. So yay for not so far out of date. But it's still just glop. Why? Like some of them, like this is interesting. Some of the other ones were really at least fun. I like the fish one. I really like the fish one. I like the one, I didn't have any to do during this series, but the one that was sort of like the CSI DNA testing kit kind of thing. Oh man, everywhere I touch it, it's goo. There's a life lesson in there. Also was watching my subscriptions, as I am wont to do from time to time. And Barry Lewis did Stromboli. I had never heard of that before, but it looks really good. Fairly simple. I think I'm going to do that. It definitely goes grape. It does. Maybe I should have tasted the 3 before to see what the difference was. Too late now, and we'll never know. Though somebody posted online a picture of a bunch of DIY kits. They're more like this, the more complicated ones. So I don't know if they are going to be readily available or not. I'm covered with goo. I like listening to that too. Okay, this can only end badly. So that was the last live show on the FBN Food channel, unless I start doing live cooking videos. Comment down below if you want to see that. And do the like thing to watching now. Me and one other person. I don't know whether it's... I don't know who it is. It's somebody. Could be one of the regulars. There are a few. Could be somebody else. I didn't advertise this one again. I did notice a 100% increase in viewers when I advertise on sites, so I guess that's obviously a thing to think about. But I'm kind of lazy when it comes to that. If I could just do it once and it hit all the things, that would be great, but they're not all tied together, and the things that do tie them all together, they want you to pay silly amounts of money. And it's like, this show doesn't make any money. I'm not paying you X dollars a month for you to send out tweets and Facebook notifications and other... I mean, one of them was the Tokyo Treat Forums, that people tend to watch that one. Well, the guys, people who watch this show. Anyway, so, babble, babble, babble. Scissors are clean. Didn't goo them up. Put you away. So, and now the moment no one has been waiting for. So this is the one, I don't know if I've played this for you, but this is the one where I put the low G in instead of the high G. I much prefer that. I think the sound is better. That is almost still... And now that these strings have worked in, they pretty much stay in tune, I say, as I'm tuning it. But it's hardly out at all. Like, just a touch. See, and those ones weren't even out. So yeah, the tuner's built in on the side. This is the Kala that actually also has a pickup, so you can plug it in. A little mellower tone, and these strings are more... That seems to be a little more in the mid. You probably hear it better over the microphone than even in here, because the microphone will pick up the mids a little better. Anyway, so this is something I've been working on. This is the last thing we'll do on the stream, just in case YouTube's algorithms kick it off, because it's a fairly famous song. Whoop. Terrible. not 100% yet. I'm still working on it. Obviously, since that one chord shift in the bridge there was terrible. So yeah, this is the penultimate, but the last completely live show that I will do on this series, unless Tokyo Treat decides to start putting the DIY candies back in the boxes, which I doubt they're going to do because most people were not into that. So yeah, that is the end of the series. 20 episodes. When I started, I didn't really think 20 weeks long was going to be how, I suppose I could have counted just what was in the box and known, but yeah. So thank you for watching over this whole series, and like I said, there'll be one more next week, the final one. Doing this, whether or not we taste it or not, is a completely different story. We will both have had 6 shots, so kitchen hijinks will ensue, and this one requires you to be using knives and cutting and tape and arts and crafts and making burgers, patties and stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Cutting fries and making the fry package and making the drink. There's a lot of stuff involved in this one. So I'm expecting it to be entertaining at least. And yeah, it's kind of sad that this one is ending, but also not, because I'm done and there's no more of it, and I'm not going to continue on a show just because, we were going to do a run of the DIY kits until they ran out, and they have run out. So again, thanks for watching. I said that already. I know I did. Stop questioning me. So we'll see you next week for the final episode, and thanks for watching and all that stuff. And here we go with the end title, because there's only one rule: you drink what you roll. Bye.